Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is DJ Hess, and I am bringing you guys a video on Sneaker Files channel, and this is for their sneakers showcase segment. And I want to say thank you guys to Sneaker Files for letting me post this video on their channel. It's a really great opportunity for myself, as well as it's just a great series in general for the community. What they're doing for the community is awesome. And you know, if you guys like, for me, I'm aspiring to be like a channel like theirs. Like with their shoe review videos is top notch. I mean, they have the high quality, high resolution, multi-angle pictures before the shoe review. Then they get into the high definition shoe review video up close and personal, and they're knowledgeable and you know, really like what they're doing. But enough about them. Let's talk about me, right? Anyway, I'm just joking. My name is DJ Hess, and I am a DJ. I'm a nightclub DJ by trade, and I've been spinning since '03. And I also have a full-time job, and I graduated college and all that jazz. But basically, Sneaker Files asked me to answer 3 questions, and I know if you guys are bored of looking at these, I'll show you the shoes in just a second. It's worth staying for the end of the video, in my opinion. I have some shoes that you guys might like. But let's get into it. The 3 questions that I'm supposed to answer. The shoe that's the most underrated in my collection and why, the favorite to wear and why, and then the favorite player exclusive or sample, which is the part that I think you guys are going to be most interested in and why. But first off, the first one was the most underrated in my collection. I'm going to show you 3 shoes, and the number 1 will be the last one. So the first one is the trainers, and these are the Optimus Prime trainers, and I really like these ones. You can see the old school, well, maybe you can't really see it. Maybe I'll zoom in. There you go. The old school kind of Transformer logo with Nike, but it says Nike on the tongue, and they're like based off the Optimus Prime colorway. Really like those. And then the next one is the Air Force One 25-year edition, and this is with this crocodile leather on them, real nice, and the pocket at the bottom there, as well as obviously you could see the carbon fiber plate, and it's kind of a smoky clear sole. I really like those 25 years. I don't know why people didn't like the 25 years that much. I really dig them, and those ones in particular are really nice quality. But the number 1 in my collection that I think is the most underrated are these. These are the Nike Cortez laser etched shoes, and this is one of the first pairs that I ever saw in market with laser etching. So the kind of cool new technology that came out on an old school shoe. Really like the concept that they had, blending the old and new, kind of like what I do when I DJ. You know, I'll throw in some Michael Jackson along with some of the new stuff, and try to make fun new blends like that. But basically, really like these shoes. Really like the pattern, like the print on them. And that, to me, is the most underrated shoe that I have in my collection. I have about 130 pairs of shoes or so in my collection, if you guys are wondering. And if you guys want to check my channel out, it's in the description. Really appreciate that. And if you guys like my content, obviously subscribe to my channel. That'd be rad. But anyway, the next question. Favorite to wear and why? So first things first, these guys, Air Force Ones, and this has the smoky bottom, the patent leather, and just kind of a fun colorway that I got. They kind of remind me of the Space Jams dunks that came out, but those are Air Force Ones instead, and I really like them, and they're great to wear, obviously with a black t-shirt or whatever. The next ones that are some of my favorites to wear are these, the Copper Foamposites. I have 2 pairs of these ones, but these are the ones I wear. I mean, I love these ones a lot. They're actually samples as well, which I got them as a gift, which is a nice gift if you ask me. But the number 1, because I'm gonna be real with you guys, the number 1 that I wear and why, these are the number 1s that I wear. And these are the Lunar Glide 3s, and they're not fancy. They're not something I would rock in a collection. I have you know, like 130 shoes in my collection. These are just ones I wear. These are my daily runners, and I wear these when I go to the grocery store. I wear these when I take my dogs to a walk, and you know, that's pretty much it. I mean, they're comfortable, they're lightweight, and love the lunar technology. Have multiple pairs in those in different colorways, and that one's my college alumni colorway, so I always love that. But the part of the video that you guys are probably most interested in is what are my favorite player exclusives and samples, and that was a hard job to narrow it down to even 3, but I did narrow it down, and I'm going to shoot down here and show you guys the first one. This is number 3 in my collection. These are the unreleased CDP Pack Jordan 7s, and the CDP Pack actually came out with the Hair Airs, but originally these were going to be in the CDP Pack, and they changed their mind. And I keep saying CDP Pack, but it's the Countdown Pack. They were supposed to be in the Countdown Pack, and they were not. So these are samples, unreleased. Got them as a gift, and cherish them. They're not for sale or anything like that, guys. So don't bother asking, please. But really dig those shoes. One of my favorites in my samples. The next one along are these guys, and I'm sure you guys know what these are. These are the Tokyos, and I got these. These are samples. I actually had these like at least 3 months before the release. I couldn't say anything about them. Didn't have any pictures. Didn't have a YouTube channel back then or anything like that. The difference about these than the released ones is right here is actually black and not yellow on that crescent right there. Really fresh shoes though. Obviously the Tokyos are highly sought after now, but the funny thing is looking back and watching the boards and the forums as these shoes pictures were leaked, like I saw all the negative comments. They're like, oh, those are horrible colorway, I'll never cop those are ridiculous. It's really funny because I was intensely following all the hype around them, and it was getting so much negative hype, and then they found out they were just Tokyo release only, and then all of a sudden they were super limited, and all of a sudden Wale's wearing them or whatever, and then now everybody wants them, and they're retailing for $1,000. It's like, it's just funny the way that the hype of the sneaker game ruins everything. I mean, this last weekend the Stealth 10s came out, and it had negative hype, so people weren't picking them up. But for myself, I like them. I picked them up, so the Stealth 10s are in my collection now. But it's funny the way hype works, man, and just don't follow the hype. Just like what you like. That's what I have to say. These were stunners to me. When I saw these, I was like, I need those, and I got these as a gift. And you know, I didn't know the value. Again, I got them months before the release. Didn't care about a value. Just really liked the colorway. And I don't know. It's the hype. The hype kills the game a little bit, guys. But that's not even my number one, though. The number one and my favorite player exclusive or sample, and you guys have seen these in other pictures around the web, I'm sure. But these are them, and these are the Obsidian Foamposites that are unreleased. And I'll go ahead and throw on the flash real quick to show you guys. It kind of has a bluish hint when you turn on the flash on these guys. I'm going to turn it off. But when you don't have a flash, they look matte black. It has the aqua liner on the inside, and the aqua around the foot there with the clear sole. Always love the clear sole, carbon fiber as usual, and then the 1C in like the smoke gray in the back. Really dig those shoes. I mean, they're simple, they're fresh, and you guys saw the coppers are some of my favorites as well. I have a lot, not a lot. I have a handful of Foamposites. My favorite ones of all time though are the Royals. But he wasn't. None of the questions were what are my favorite shoe that I own. It was my favorite samples and stuff, and so these would be them. But my favorite shoe of all time, if you guys were curious, is the Royal blue penny Foamposite original colorway. Man, you can't go wrong with that. But anyway, this has been it. Big thank you again to SneakerFiles.com, SneakerFiles channel for letting me do this video. And if you guys like the content of the video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button over to my channel. Go to the description of this video and subscribe to my channel. It's HesKicks. It's HES and then Kicks. And you guys can follow me on Twitter as well. It's the same, at HesKicks, HESKICKS. And have a good one, guys. And I hope you guys like what I had to show you guys. I'm going to give maybe a multi-angle view there of the three. Hope you guys liked the video, and really appreciate them for SneakerFiles again for doing this. And yeah, I guess have a good day, and we'll catch you guys later. Thanks.